welcome to what is going to be a DIY wedding vlog. I'm trying to do a fair amount of it by myself. I'm a graphic designer by day. I have a degree in fashion, so I'm a very creative person. So when it came to all of the little bits of the wedding, I was like, well, I obviously want to do it. I want to be the one making the invites, and I want to be the one making the invitations and editing and altering any of the dresses for people. So I've got the skills to do it, so if I can save money and also make it a bit more personal, then why not? This morning I had to go to Hobbycraft, my local one in town, to buy some interfacing. And I don't know what interfacing is. It's something that goes into a garment to give it a bit of a, to make it a bit more rigid. So you get them in a lot of menswear, for example, like blazers. You'd get it in the collar. You get them in ties, and I'm really struggling to find matching ties to my bridesmaids' dresses. So I was like, yeah, I can make a tie. Have I made a tie before? Of course I've not made a tie before. Why would I have made a tie? So I watched a couple of tutorials this morning, and one of them said to just deconstruct a tie and use that as a pattern, and then you will also end up with a tie interface. And I was like, ah, genius. But this is a very thin, like skinny tie, so I thought I'll still buy some interfacing just in case I want it a bit like thicker. This is the back of a tie, so it is obviously the thinner bit, but then I also needed it for the bridesmaid's dress as well, so I had to just go out and buy it. The plan is to make 2 ties and make a new bridesmaid's top. So one of my bridesmaids, the top half doesn't fit her very well, so we are going to remake it with some extra fabric. I'm gonna make, it was a V-neck and it was quite low cut, so this one's gonna be more of a straight square neck, but with a slight scooping here. So it's gonna be like a up, and it'll look really nice. It'll look really nice, but it's just a lot of work. So it's a satin outer, a satin lining, and interfacing. And I only obviously learned this by deconstructing the dress, so it's gonna be a little bit fiddly, and I'm really hoping it will turn out okay. The idea today is I'm just gonna whack on some Disney vlogs, like I usually do. Make all of these things that I have to make. I don't know if you can even see this. We're just working with scraps of fabric right now. So hopefully by the end of the day, I'll have something to show, and it'll be really cute. And I'll have ticked off some really big things on the wedding list. I also got the new mango dragon fruit drink from Starbucks. It's got like little chunks of dragon fruit in. It's really weird. It's okay. I don't think it's that good. I'll definitely stick with the strawberry acai from now on, but I think they're doing frozen versions, and I did want to try that, but this was on the list of things to try. It's fairly average. Kind of reminds me of a blackcurrant drink, and I don't like blackcurrant, so yeah. I feel like if you like summer fruits and blackcurrant, you'll like this. So basically what I'm doing here is I bought this tie in a charity shop in town, and I'm just unpicking it all so I can get that interfacing out of it, which is this thing is what I want. So that's what's going to give the tie its shape, because at the moment this is like a really flimsy fabric, so it needs to have that in it to give it some structure. And this is the surprise. This is the colour of my, I will definitely be posting this probably near to or after the wedding, but this is the colour of my bridesmaids' dresses. It's an olive green, kind of like army green, khaki. It's called olive, but this is the colour, and I just cannot match it, so that's why I'm making this tie myself. I'd need to make 2, so I'm hoping that once I've got that in there with the interfacing, it will look quite nice. So look at that, look how nice that is. But I do want to make it a skinnier tie, so somewhere in between. I've got this tie that Sam had that was in the pile for the charity shop, and then this tie, so somewhere in the middle of that, because this is really wide and that's really thin. So when I took this one apart, it was going to be too thin, and I think if I then added the fabric and tried to make it bigger, you'd end up with like a weird empty space where the structure wouldn't be. So I don't really think I can use this one, but because this is bigger and I can cut it down to size, that should work in theory. I have to have a little triangular bit of fabric that will be seen on the other side here, and instead of going for the same fabric, I've got this Harry Potter fabric. This says Polyjuice Potion on it. It's really cute. Is that all upside down? There you go. That way around. There you go. Polyjuice Potion with some quills. Are they quills? Feathers and some wands. So that's the Elder Wand on there actually. Very cool. But anyway, I just thought that would be a nice little touch because it's grey. It's not really obvious as to what it is unless you see it up close. But it's like a nice little cute detail that no one would really see otherwise. And it's grey and black. It will match everything, so. Not gonna lie, it's not been all swings and roundabouts. This is my third attempt. This one has not gone as well as the first, annoyingly. This is the first one I did, but you can see the difference in the size. I went wrong. I went way wrong. So this is the amount of fabric I was supposed to have, and then fold this over a little bit, and then fold the whole thing over to join in the middle, and then voila, you have a tie. It's actually quite simple to do. Oh, that looks really cool with the Polyjuice Potion sticking out. Oh, I love it. It is quite simple to do, but because I don't know what I'm doing and I didn't have a pattern, I'm kind of making it up as I go along, I've gone wrong 3 times. So the first one I cut the tie, just like the tie, I didn't even think of anything else, which was stupid. This one I used the sample of the skinny tie, which is my fault. I should have added more. So when it came to actually joining them together, I was like, oh, damn, it doesn't fit. So now, should be perfect. So this is funny, but this is how I've had to keep everything together using these little pegs. I don't want to pin it because the satin will leave the holes in the fabric and then you're left with giant. It will just look horrible. So I just thought, yeah, I'm just going to use pegs to hold it together. But you can see the fabric on the other side. That one's not the most even, but that's the back one, so you don't really see that one anyway. But the front is so cute. The little Polyjuice Potion. So you put a little stitch up here, and then the rest of it is hand sewn. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to sit and watch my vlogs and hand sew it. Hello and welcome to what is a very rainy Saturday in July. I'm back with another DIY weekend. This weekend is going to be focused on the stationery. So last night I spent most of the evening, we put a Netflix film on and I just templated. So this is going to be the menu for everybody. So each person at the wedding will have their own menu card, and then on the back I'm putting a welcome and a thanks note. So I haven't actually written that, I just found it. Just says thank you so much for sharing in the joy of our wedding day. We are so fortunate to have you here. Please eat, drink, dance, have a nice time, blah blah blah. And then that side will obviously have their specific menu on. So I'm going to print each one out for every person going. I'm doing it myself, so I might as well make it personalised, and I think it's nicer. It's a personal touch, isn't it, if it actually says your name on it. So well, it says, if it actually says your name on it and it has your menu rather than just a standard, this is what everybody's having, because no one's having the same thing. We've got 3 different options for each meal. We paid a little bit more to have the 3 options, just because if you go to a restaurant, you don't just have one thing for everyone, and then if someone's vegan then they'll change it, or vegetarian they'll change it. But I was still a bit like, it's just a bit, I just think it's a bit boring. Like, I don't know why they do this at weddings. I think it's something that should change and be more of a natural thing, because you just don't do that in a restaurant, so why should you do it at a wedding? That's just my 2 cents. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, yesterday I spent most of the evening, if not all of the evening, making these little templates. I only have pink paper, so I'm doing this Elwood style. But yeah, I'm putting 3 onto each page, then using my very trusty old guillotine? It's called a guillotine, but I call it a strimmer. I mean, like, whatever you want to call it. I use this thing, cuts the paper. But I've had that since I was doing my GCSE art, so it's really had a good lifespan, and I haven't changed the blade, and it's still working fine, so it's pretty good going. My GCSEs, my A-levels, my degree, and it's still working. So these are my Elwood style menu slips. Obviously it won't be on that, it will be on card. I tried to do a example on the card, and it's almost right. This one was a bit off-centered, so I need to move it across on the design, which is all right, it's fine, I can do that. But then I need to make sure that the back, once I've printed the back, aligns with the front as well once I've trimmed it. So that's basically what I'm going to do today. The other thing I did yesterday was also make the bridesmaids tags to go onto their dresses. So when you're getting ready in the morning, all of these tags will be on the coat hanger to say whose it belongs to, and just adds a little bit of something. It's not really a necessity, but you see this in like everyone's pictures and it just looks adorable. So I did some research, found styles that I liked and created my own. So this is what it's ended up looking like. So it will say the name of what they're doing. So this is my maid of honour. I found this little floral, I typed in peony and this came up as peony, so that's what we're going with. I just wanted some sort of line floral design. And then her name and Sam and I and the date of the wedding. And then I found these on Amazon. I tried to get an olive colour that's going to match the dresses as good as I could get. It was quite hard to find this olive colour, and it's still a little bit bright, but generally I think it'll be fine. And then I bought some black ribbon that will tie onto here, and then that will go onto the hanger itself. I've also bought black wooden hangers for all of their dresses, because I just think they look classy and they look nice, and I love black, so all black everything. Yeah, so I've got all of those made, and then I realised I don't actually have the bride one. So I need to go back into the design and print another one that says bride. It's just really stupid. Yeah, because otherwise they would have all been done and I could have moved on. But anyway, it is what it is. That's the job for this weekend, is to try and get through as much of the stationery as possible. And there is so much to do, especially because I've decided to do it all myself. Which is fine, because I enjoy it, I like it, and I'm very experienced in this. So it's not as if I don't know what I'm doing, but it's time consuming and stressful when you're doing it all yourself. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. Because I don't have all of the correct equipment, when I was cutting this out, I've got A3 paper and then I'm cutting everything to size, then putting it through the printer, but I obviously don't have anything to make this circle with, so I've got an old candle, and that actually fits really nicely onto the edge of that paper. So I did that, used the Stanley knife, scored around it as hard as possible, because I think this is kind of going blunt, but I can't be asked to go and get a new blade for it. So we're just living with it, and there are all the offcuts. Oh, and I bought a little, this was like £4 on Amazon. It's a single hole punch, because I did have a hole punch, but it broke yesterday, and I was there. It broke yesterday, and it wasn't really working, so yeah, we have Prime. So this came this morning, and it's actually really good. I like that it's handheld, and it just does the one, so you can see exactly where it's going to stamp, whereas with the bigger one, you can't see where the hole's going to be. So this is actually better for this project. So yeah, everything is going to be handmade and super cute. Then I'm going to make some name cards that are going to sit across with some chiffon ribbon. So it'll kind of be like that, but tied here and then off the side. I have ordered that, but it's not arrived yet. Yeah, so I'm just going to be spending the rest of my Saturday doing that. Just madness at the moment. I've got my sewing machine over here, my printer here, my laptop, like everything is just go, go, go. Oh, and these are, if you can see them in the distance, bought some of these. So silver candelabras, they're in 3 different heights, and then we get into the shot. And then some black tapered candles that are non-drip, because non-drip is what we need in our venue. But I went for black candles because Hocus Pocus is one of my favourite films of all time, and I know it's not a black flame candle, but it's going to give the same vibe as the black flame candle, so it's like a little touch, little nod to that without being too in your face. But that's, for me, I really like that, and I've seen some pictures of black candles and I think it looks really cool. Okay, that is done, and now I need to cut out those corners and put those hole punches in. Quite finished. to do, really. Yeah, nice and cute. Love it. Next. We're in Cumbria because we're getting married in 2 days. I thought I'd get some sort of reaction then.
I'm making pop-up.
That's no reaction. We got here like, did we get here yesterday?
Yeah.
We got here yesterday, and we are staying in this little, it's called the Annex. It's like a self-catering kitchen living area, and then upstairs it's really, really cute. I'll try and film it tomorrow. But it's like wooden beams, and you have to like duck under everything. It's really, really sweet. And yeah, we just found this place because we needed the space to have before the wedding. So at the moment I'm making bridesmaids morning bags, and Sam was like, you should probably be vlogging this because it's really cute. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I will.
You're welcome, guys.
This banging in the background is going to be really loud on the vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam's making us dinner, which is a pulled pork bao bun that we bought from M&S because it's self-catering and we are trying to save a little bit of money before the wedding. So yeah, I'm going to show you the bridesmaids bags. So I'm just sat very glamorously on the floor making these bags. This is the first one. This is Sophie. So I've made these little cards for everybody with a nice picture of us when we first became friends and a couple of words that I'd used to describe them, and then our wedding date underneath. And I just thought they were really, really cute. Everyone's got obviously different pictures and different information on them. And inside we've got a couple of fluffy slippers. Got these light grey monochromed bags. So this is like a silver. Unfortunately, this is all the hardware's gold and I couldn't choose that. And they've got some black pyjamas each, a fan, because it's just going to rain all day, so that's perfect. And a little Stella and Grace eye patch thing. I had those for the hen. They're vegan and they're really cute. They're really nice. And yeah, I bought like a pack of 50 or something for the hen, so I've got those left. So the fan, eye patches, nice set of pyjamas. So they're just like black. I'll show them from somebody else's perspective. The bag, and then they've got their little fluffy slippers. So everyone's going to look really cute, and they're all going to match, and it's just going to be delightful. So yeah, I'm making them. I'll just show you the pyjamas now. So this is the small one. It's literally just a pair of black shorts, and it's like a really light pink trim, and then a matching top like this. Thought I'd just show you the upstairs really quickly because it's so cute. But I mean, look how cute this is. I could probably touch the ceilings. Yeah, I can. Hilarious. There are the stairs straight up from that living room that I was literally just in, and bed's in like a little cove, which is really sweet. And then there's just the bathroom. Like, there's beams on the floor that you have to physically step over. For us, we're quite small, so it's really, really sweet, and I love it. And yeah, it's been literally the best place we could have picked for the pre-wedding stay. And then tomorrow we're going to the venue to set up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, setting up all of the decor. And yeah, I've basically done all of the decor myself. I know I have. I've done all of the decor myself. I bought it all myself. I've arranged it. I've done all of the graphics, all of the stationery. So it's been quite nice. It's been quite a nice experience. But now we've just got a lot to do. So tomorrow's going to be busy, busy, busy. If I can put this camera on somewhere and just watch us set up, that might be quite fun. So I'll try and do that. But if not, I'd like to vlog the wedding night, like when we've finished the day, and just like our thoughts and how it went, and we'll see how like drunk we are or how out of it we are. We'll if I probably will completely forget to do it, so we'll see. But yeah, might see you tomorrow. My brain is so scrambled, so scrambled. Weddings are stressful, and there's just so much to organise. So much to organise. Anyway, yeah, see you later. We're en route. We are like 3 minutes away from our venue, and it's getting real. It's feeling real. We've got all of the stuff behind us, all of our family. Our family and friends are on the way. Like some people are here, or they're just down the road, and it's just like, it's feeling very real and it's very scary. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm feeling good. I am very nervous. If you cross the road, I'm feeling good, but I am feeling incredibly nervous. But I think that's just me. I think I'm going to be nervous. How are you feeling?
I think excited and nervous.
Yeah, somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between. But anyway, we're literally so nearly there. And I will try and vlog as much as I can if I can't. I can't, but yeah, I can't believe it's here. It's so weird doing this journey and this being it. Like, this is it. This is the last time I'm going to do the journey for this. event that we've been planning for years now. It's just crazy. Woo. And we're here. We are getting married at the Hidden River Barn in Cumbria, and it's gorgeous. I'm so excited. And that's the barn, and that is our cabin. That's where we're going to be staying, and it overlooks the river. And then that's the barn where we're actually getting married. So it's just fairy lights everywhere. Oh, I love it.
Oh, they're down by the door.
I love it so much. Yeah, they're all over the window. Oh, it's stunning. Basically, it's all just very exciting. Look at it. Look at it. We're in, the venue's all set up, all my friends are here, a lot of my family have now arrived, and this is the cabin. Like, how amazing is this? Can we just have a minute? It's just actually insane. So happy. And that's my dress.